Arsenal and Chelsea transfer battle for Nico Williams. Arsenal and Chelsea's chances of recruiting Nico Williams this summer may be even greater following the transfer business carried out by Athletic Bilbao. The exciting striker's contract expires at the end of this season, although Bilbao agreed a 3-year extension with Williams in December to keep him at the club until 2027. Arsenal and Chelsea have both been linked with a move to the club, his services, and can now be in a stronger position after Bilbao's decision to recruit Braga winger Alvaro Jallo. Williams is believed to be on Arsenal's transfer target list, along with Ivan Toney, Pedro Neto and Martin Zubimendi, as Mikel Arteta seeks greater competition for Bukayo Saka. The same thing also happened to Chelsea, who sent talent scouts to watch the Bilbao Academy graduate in action. Chelsea and Arsenal are interested in signing Brentford striker Ivan Toney. There is no doubt that Toney is a proven goal scorer in the Premier League, and he could improve Chelsea and Arsenal's form significantly. Both clubs need reliable goal scorers, and the 27-year-old could transform them in the final third of the field. Toney is more than just a goal scorer, and his ability to take on players, hold up the ball and bring others into play will add a new dimension to Chelsea and Arsenal's attacks. The striker will be tempted to join a big club in the summer, and the opportunity to play for Arsenal and Chelsea may be hard to turn down. Toney will feel at the peak of his career and wants to join a club capable of winning big trophies. The striker is likely to be priced heavily, and it will be interesting to see if London clubs are willing to pay him. Rafael Leao has spoken about his future. Leao has recently been linked with Chelsea and PSG by Fichajes, and he seems a perfect fit to improve this struggling Blues side next season, with Mauricio Pochettino certainly needing a better winger than Mykhailo Mudryk, Raheem Sterling and Noni Madueke. However, it appears Chelsea have been dealt a blow to any hopes they had of signing Leao, with the player quoted by Fabrizio Romano below as saying he only sees his future at the San Siro. Rafa Leao on relations with PSG and other clubs. My future is very clear, and it is here at AC Milan. I am under contract for the next 4 years. AC Milan helped me in difficult times, and I will not forget it. I want to win again in Milan. My focus is here, Fabrizio Romano wrote in X. Conor Gallagher has been linked with a move away from the club at the end of the season. He has been linked with Tottenham Hotspur in recent months, and it remains to be seen if Tottenham decide to sign him in the summer. He has a contract with Chelsea until the summer of 2025, and they have not yet succeeded in getting him a contract extension. Chelsea don't want to lose him on a free transfer in 2025, and it would make sense for them to cash in on him. Regarding Conor Gallagher's future, Pochettino refused to discuss it. He said, "That is something else. It was about 2 parts that needed to be agreed upon, and I couldn't get involved in it. Only between the club and Conor can an agreement be reached. I am a coach who needs to be in my place. I cannot say anything. I make the best decisions for the team and the club. If I believe Conor deserves to play, it is my job and to choose the best starting 11 and the strategy to go out and win the game. That is my main job. It is clear that the midfielder's future is unclear at Stamford Bridge, and it is up to the players' representatives and club hierarchy to sort it out." Broa's dream of selling looks impossible as Fulham close in on Habib Diallo. That's bad news for Chelsea, who loaned striker Armando Broa there in January and had hoped to see him play regularly and increase his value ahead of a much-needed sale to the club. Broa's loan move already looks like another disaster for Chelsea's sporting director. He was the only true striker left on Chelsea's roster after it was decided that Nicholas Jackson looked better playing on the left, and instead of playing and increasing his value at Fulham, he sat on the bench like at Chelsea. The £35 million Chelsea are asking for reportedly seems ridiculous for a player who can't get into the starting lineup. The Chelsea legend spoke about his departure. Cech was a popular figure among fans as a player, but decided to leave his role on the club's board shortly after Boehly took over. Many fans felt his departure was caused by his dispute with Boehly, but Cech has now spoken out and clarified this. Speaking on the Obi-Wan podcast, he said, "I have to say that the decision to leave was mine. I know people thought new ownership came in, and I didn't like it, and I left. I have to say I had a really good conversation with Todd and Baydad because they were both working on it. It's not just Todd. I had a conversation with them. It's not that they come and I go. The transition happens 3 months before the end of the season, so there is preparation for next season. Fabrizio Romano talks about Chelsea's priorities in the summer transfer window. Mauricio Pochettino's troops are ranked 11th due to inconsistent performances this season. Seeing potential opportunities in the transfer market, Chelsea is prioritizing signing a striker in the next summer transfer window, according to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano. Chelsea have felt a lack of quality confidence up front this season, especially with Christopher Nkunku missing most of the season through injury, while Nicholas Jackson has been underwhelming in the number 9 position. Fabrizio Romano insists that recruiting a striker will be Chelsea's priority when the summer transfer window arrives. This Italian transfer influencer did not specifically mention the names that Chelsea would like to recruit, but he responded to a question regarding the London team's interest in Leeds United winger Crescencio Somerville and suggested how the Blues would prioritise a central role. Fabrizio Romano revealed that Marc Cucurella's future will be assessed at the end of the season. A foot injury suffered against Everton limited him to just 12 appearances in all competitions this season. Cucurella has recently been linked with a return to La Liga, but Romano believes the 25-year-old's future is not something to be decided now. Speaking exclusively to Caught Offside, Romano said, Marc Cucurella, Chelsea left-back, has been linked with a return to La Liga. My understanding is that he is one of the situations that will have to be assessed at the end of the season. Cucurella, Chalobah, and many more, these players are waiting to see what Chelsea will do in terms of projects, tactical plans for next season, and the manager's situation. Cucurella almost joined Manchester United on loan last August, but the move fell through because United wanted a break clause in the deal. Chelsea are interested in signing Leeds United winger Crescencio Somerville. Somerville has been in fine form for the Elland Road side this season, scoring 16 goals in 32 games in all competitions. He has been one of the team's key players in the Championship under Daniel Farke, with Leeds recently going on a 10-game winning streak in the second tier. And now Chelsea are ready to pounce, according to Team Talk. Somerville is under contract until 2026, meaning Leeds will not sell him on the cheap. Leeds could be seeking around £30 million to £40 million for the Netherlands international.